Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain. Boston tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're...
0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Darryl Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Santana racing back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. Ready to take his hacks again, Darryl Johnson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runner goes. Ground ball left side. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they'll put the tag on the runner. Standing in, Darryl Johnson. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Johnson takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The first baseman, number 30.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-6 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Darryl Johnson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch. Shoots this one to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
High in the air down the right field line. Santana moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Red Sox put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Robbie Scott gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Chris Davinsky hammers down the save, his 30th. Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Darryl Johnson got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. At the plate, Darryl Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in once again, Darryl Johnson.
Darryl Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good. Stepping into the box, Darryl Johnson. Though we discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the
Here's the 3-0. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down here 5-1.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1. Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Darryl Johnson, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Henry McMillian will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now, attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Ready now for the White Sox, Claude Conforti. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Moncada on third, Rosario at second, Castillo at first, 2 out in the inning. This is line to left. Brantley is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one. So stepping in, Darryl Johnson. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Stepping in, Darryl Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Darryl Johnson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. Up next for Chicago, Claude Conforti. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set with the 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping into the box, Darryl Johnson.
Darryl Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. Striding into the box, Darryl Johnson.
Third baseman, Darryl Johnson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
The right fielder, number
Giancarlo
27.
Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 11-2. Ready for another chance. Charlie Tilson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Charlie Tilson.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Round to third. And there are 2 away now.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
14-3 is the final score in this one. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a... Coming to the plate now, Daryl Johnson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the...
So striding in, Daryl Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. Coming to the plate now, Daryl Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get the sack. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. New York seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Severino Gonzalez wins in... from 161st Street here in the Bronx. Ready now, Darryl Johnson. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the...
And there he goes towards second. Pops this one up. Conforti has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again. Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
For Chicago, right fielder, Avisail.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Popped him up. Wade is there for it. And that retires the side. Down in order go. Into the box, Darryl Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Darryl Johnson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He worked a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready for another shot now, Darryl Johnson. And their runners at the corners now.
Darryl Johnson.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. Digging in and looking for more, Claude Conforti. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Claude Conforti.
Ready with the 2-2. This one's down to third. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Ready once again, Darryl Johnson. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he beasts on the 3, 4, 5.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business is he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third. Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Chicago posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Ronaldo Lopez earns win number 4 on the season. Kevin Gossman was hit hard to the tune of 7.